Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. My name is Allison, and welcome to Mystic Wisdom, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. So Pisces, what we're doing today is we are going to look and work with the full moon. I'm so elated that I get to work with the full moon energies with you today. I don't often get to do that. It just happens to line up that the full moon is on the same day here that I am reading for you. So Pisces, if you are tuning in the day after the full moon, just know that this is a whole month's worth of energy that we're going to be looking at here. So it's going to go from February 16th to March 18th, all the way basically through Pisces this season. So this is the energy for you during this time. We're going to be looking at what is being illuminated and what you need to release. And did I shuffle these? I don't think so. And what you can transform, the energies that are coming up for you to transform with, or for you that are going to transform you. So we'll jump in, and as we go forward, I want to let you know that during this moon phase, there is an affirmation that I would like you to use and cultivate within yourself and understand it within yourself. And it is, I wrote it down so I don't forget it, because there's a lot of things that I have to remember all the time. As I grow into my unique individuality, I contribute to my fellow human beings. This is about being an individual and not being like other people. ID Leo, uniqueness, Aquarius. So as I grow into my unique individuality, I contribute to my fellow human beings. Okay, keep that in mind as we move through this lunar cycle from the full moon to the full moon, not the full moon to the new moon. Okay, this is a full moon cycle. Here are some questions for you to ask yourself during this time to get to know yourself a little bit better. What validates my identity as an individual? What is my confidence based on? And what assures me of my worth? So these are just a few questions for you to ask yourself during this time. Maybe journal, get to know yourself through these questions. Big moon energy here. There's a lot of releasing that needs to be done. And if we can look at these things and, what validates me as an individual, what validates my identity as an individual, we can look at the things that aren't serving us and how we view ourselves through the eyes of others, and how we sometimes can jump on trends that aren't necessarily radiating with who we are, but rather who society sees us as. And there's this real strong energy here for you to step into this Aquarius power of being an individual, that is unique, because it serves humanity better to be somebody that you are, instead of replicating somebody else. Okay. Okay, Pisces, let's jump in and see the illumination, the release, and the transformation for you here. What do these cards have to tell you? Alright, 3 out off rep. So I'm not pulling that many today. Whatever falls out, and then we'll go from there. Sometimes more fall out like that. I'm not pulling that many cards. I'm just not doing it. Alright, Pisces. What do we got? I can do that. It's just too many. I don't know. Like, I was like, I can do that, but it was just like 7 cards, and I'm like, ugh. I'll like take 2 or 3, but like that many, it's a little excessive. The Pisces, excessive. All right, so this is literally one of my favorite decks, and it's the cheapest deck that I own. I bought this deck for $8, Like, I don't know how I got it so cheap. As I was actually at Books A Million, and it's just one of my favorite decks. A lot of people probably think it's a crappy deck, but I don't know. Like, I just really, really love it. It's the cheapest deck I own and my favorite deck. It tells you, like, some decks just radiate, some decks just have it, and some decks are hard to interpret and difficult. And some decks are just meant for you to read from, as all things in life. Like, some pair of pants just fit better than others, you know what I'm saying? And some shirts just fit better than others. Some people just fit better than others. Alright, Pisces. These cards got quiet, though. I don't know. I ain't got nothing. There we go. I was like, they ain't got nothing to say to you, and then they flipped all out. So, let us see, Pisces. Let us see, Pisces. Pisces. So, before I get into this, I just want to let you know that I do have a shop that is going to be, I mean, it's kind of open right now, but it's not ready to really go in the direction that I want it to go in. But I will be offering, Pisces, during your month, I will be cultivating and creating through the magic moon of Pisces, a soap, a bath soap, not bath soap, a bath tea, and sorry, you guys. A regular tea. This is all invoking Pisces energy, where I will be using specific herbs and crystals and scents that awaken and encourage the Pisces energy within you. And I will let you know when that is released. If you are interested to go check that out, I definitely will put a link in the description box so you can check that out when it does happen. But I am working through the whole zodiac sign. I'm the whole zodiac wheel, and I'm starting off with Pisces. You are the first, technically the first zodiac sign of the year, if you think about it like that. You are the beginning runners of the year. You are the new cycle. Okay, so we're starting off with Pisces, and it's going to be very magical. It's going to be very astral projection, lucid dreaming, intuitive. It's going to have mugwort and blue lotus flower. It's going to have a lot of really good, like, psychic type of herbs involved, through your soap, through your bath soaps. Not bath soaps, bath teas, I'm sorry, and your regular drinking teas. So it's going to be real Pisces infused, okay? I will link when it's ready so that you can know and you can go check it out. But until then, know that it is in the process of happening, and it will be available to you soon. Okay, if I get monetized ever here, I'll be able to, like, link it up in a different way. But at the moment, I'm just gonna have to be able to drop it down in the description box for you, Pisces. Okay, so enough about me. Actually, it's kind of about you, because it's meant for you. You know, I'm gonna be using different crystals and stuff like that for you as well, but it's meant for you and for anybody else who wants to embody your Pisces energy. I will be crafting it on the new moon in Pisces. So look forward. All right, Pisces. What is being illuminated? What can no longer be hidden from you? So what can no longer be hidden from you is the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Fool. So you are ready to move past something here. You're ready to leave something behind. I feel like you're ready to leave outdated ways of being behind here. And this is not always something that's very comfortable, but I feel like you're starting to realize that the oppression of the mind that you're constantly, like, these thoughts that you constantly have are not serving you, even though you're in defense of them. Like, you're being very defensive of these thoughts at this time. You've been defending, it's like you've been standing your ground about something that's not your truth. And you're starting to see that a new path, a new idea, a new way of being, a new understanding is starting to open up for you. Okay, there's a new path being illuminated for you here. It may be very uncomfortable because it's something outside of your comfort zone, as I said. Like, it's not something that you are defending. It may be something that you're uncomfortable with, for sure. Then it's I feel like it may be a little bit on the darker side of what you thought here, Pisces. The only reason I say that is there's like some bats here, and you can't see you can't see. Like, I see that you're not seeing what it is, the path, even though it's being illuminated, because you're thinking that it's a little scary. By that I mean, like, it's something that you're, like I said, like, you're not used to, that you're uncomfortable with, simply because, you know, you have been so devoted to a particular thought, a particular way of being, and you've fought and you've battled your way there, and you try to convince people and other people that is your truth, and you're starting to see that there is something else that is happening here. Take it as it resonates, babies. Take it as it resonates. I don't know what that means to you. That could be anything. That could be your love. That could be your religion. That could be your finances. It could be anything. Take it as it resonates, okay? For sure. Take it as it resonates, because it's not going to resonate the same way with everybody, because this is a collective energy. Okay. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of here? What do you need to release? I think that you need I'm gonna say this. I think you need sexual liberation here. With this fire energy, there's so much fire energy. I think you need a sexual release, and whatever that means to you as well. Let your inhibitions go. Be wild, be free, be the naked lady running around, the naked man running around the forest. Like, just, I feel like you need to release your restraints around your sexuality, and the liberation idea, like the idea of, like, liberating your sexual desires. You may be, going back to that, thinking a certain way about your sexuality, and it's time for you to release that. That's just what I'm reading from these cards with all this fire energy. It's like you're not sexually enjoying yourself. Like, I feel like if you are, you know, in the act of sexual pleasuring, you are not receiving much pleasure from it, because you are not being, you have no liberation. You're holding yourself to, like, PC standards. You know what I mean? You're having PG-13 sex where you need to be having like rated R, triple X sex. There's this need for sexual liberation for you, and the release to let it be, to let it go. And that is up for you to figure out what that means and where it fits into you. But that is just totally intuitively what I'm getting from those cards. I am an intuitive reader, so I read intuitively, and that is what I got for you, babes. All right, so what is coming to transform you? What energies are here to transform you? Whew. The Tower, the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and the Hermit. Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, okay, those kind of energies, those kind of people in your life. But these people can bring in this energy, or like they can just, you know, that just energy, the grounding energy, definitely earth energy here, double Hermits and Empress energy. But okay, so the transformation here, the Tower. The Tower, of course, it's always transformation, and we're always scared. Like, I feel like a lot of the times the worst cards, my least favorite card of the tarot deck is the Five of Pentacles, and I've tried to like look at it in a different way. So like, instead of being lack there of mentality or losing something or coming out of the cold, it's just a difficult path, which, you know, whatever, but you don't have that here. But I think that just a representation of like how people see the Tower card and the Death card are not as they seem. The Tower card here is about transformation, rebuilding, starting over. Your foundation is shaken. Like as I said in the beginning, you're starting to see things in a different way, and they're unfamiliar and they're rocky, and things aren't, things are just weird, and you don't know which, you know that you need to take this new path, and it's so unsure to you, but you're kind of trusting it, even though, the Tower is there too. It's like you are rebuilding something about your being. You are rebuilding something about who you are. As I was saying, you are rebuilding something about who you are, okay? And this is difficult because it's conflicting with everything that you ever thought and everything that you knew you were. The Two of Wands is about picking a different path, taking a new path, looking at your options, looking at your choices here. And I think it's very important here with the Five of Wands to go inside and find your truth. Find what path is meant for you and not what is meant for somebody else. There's this clear energy of you letting go of control and trusting in the process here, allowing what is emerging out of you to come forward, to transform you, to be this new being that you may be experiencing that is so unfamiliar to you, allowing yourself to explore this without control, without dictation of how it's supposed to be, but rather how it feels, Pisces, okay? The Empress and the Hermit here, this is truly about what you're cultivating within yourself, your truth. The Empress, crone energy. I don't know if I said this to you last time or not, but crone energy is like the ancient knowledge, the person who has been around for centuries and decades, and the knowledge of the elders here, the knowledge of the elders within yourself here, the Hermit, your wisdoms, your guidance, your inner light. Where is your inner light taking you? Where is your inner truth? Where is your inner connection to whatever it is taking you? I would say the divine here, but the celestials. What is your inner truth, your inner reality, your inner knowledge. Where is this guiding you to go, to transform into? Here is more than anything a question of you reevaluating what you believe in and what you thought you believed in, because it's not as apparent as it used to be. Shit shifting. Say that 7 times fast, even 3 times fast. Shit is shifting for humanity in a very, very big way. And it is possible, Pisces, that your gifts are here to serve you in a way that is beyond the realm of your capability to comprehend right now, because of a way that you are thinking instead of a way of being. I hope that makes some kind of sense for you here, Pisces. So sorry about the little glitch in the matrix there. But that is what I've got for you. I hope it resonated, or I hope you got the message. I hope you heard what you needed to hear, felt what you needed to feel, seen what you needed to see. And I hope that this message hits you well, and stay tuned for my Pisces show and all the other zodiac signs that are coming up. Nobody knows about this but you, Pisces, so you are in on the bottom floor, simply because I am creating with you and your energies first. As my past life, I was you. And I really appreciate all your intuitive gifts that you offer us as a collective. So I will check you next week. Thanks. Bye.